So are you sold on this current Sixers roster?
I can show you one too. Yeah.
With a very engaged Embiid.
If they're healthy,
he's very engaged.
I mean, if they're healthy, yeah. The way the East is,
Got him at 3.
the East is open. So you know the Bucks, they don't have Dame. Indiana Pacers, they're not going to come back the same without Tyrese. So if they are trying to make a run or try to make a run at it, this is the time this year. I think for Cleveland too, and the Knicks, all of them, like this is the time for you to try to go get it. So if he's very engaged and
he'll be ready right around,
training camp. I mean, this is your best opportunity for me to meet next year for you to try to win a championship or come out of the East.
Very engaged Embiid in his rehab will be ready right around training camp. So let's move over to Sonny. Sonny, are you sold on this current Sixers roster? Is the process to be trusted?
What do I call it?
You call it processed meat.
And what is that, good for you or bad for you?
In general, processed meat is not the most ideal option. In the right situation, the seasoning, sauce, I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The glizzy will get it done.
Glizzy dogs and you know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about basketball, like when a pass on that type of shit, you want to be shitting all the time.
It does.
Constipation.
It does.
Yeah. A lot of that shit spew out onto the podcasts and shit.
It does not keep your stomach right.
No? You're not rolling?
I wouldn't have told you. Philly's a fucking funeral, so it's just, yeah.
But even with all the teams that are not coming back strong, you still don't think they can make some.
Nah, they gonna find a way to fuck it up. The city love the game more than the players.
Some very passionate fans in Philadelphia. This is not for you. We respect your passion.
No, the Philly deserve it. They just won the Super Bowl. Then they own high horse.
Right.
They like, man, what?
So they should be trying to make moves to get all three of them out? Or just keep Tyrese?
How many times have they been in a rebuilding stage?
Well, it's been a process.
It has been processing.
So I'm just saying, on the computer when that shit just keeps circling.
The buffering signal.
Right, how long you gonna let that motherfucker keep doing that before you realize you need to start the whole shit over, unplug it, the whole 9? That's it.
The problem is instead of cutting it out, it'd be like 2% more. Like,
and you be like, I got it. It's loading.
I'm at 98%. I'm right in.
And then you see error. At 98%. It's an error.
When it gets right
then you gotta start all the way over again.
Oh my God.
Did it piss you off? Yeah, it's at 98%. It was right there.
It's right there.
Swag, are you sold on the current Sixers roster?
Nah, hell no. They need to start giving out chicken pizza again at the games.
Chicken pizza?
Chicken Pete? No, Chicken Pete.
Chicken P?
It's like Philly cheese sandwiches and shit. Oh my God, that shit was fire. It's Chicken Pete.
Chicken Pete.
Chicken Peak.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit fire, bro. Best thing and everything about the game in Philly.
Chicken Peak.
Chicken?
Yeah, because you did play in Philly.
He did. Yeah, I gave him like 35.
Practice facility was at a LA
35. I gave him like 30.
Wait, say it again, what?
I gave him like 33 on the
practice
bench.
facility was at a LA Fitness. I promise you.
Chickies and
Didn't have their own practice facility?
At a LA Fitness?
Practice in this
They have
class, people in there working out.
But they
like,
have a
oh,
facility now. Allen Iverson has a statue at the Sixers facility, I believe.
well,
Undersized
practice
statue.
at a LA Fitness.
LA Fitness?
Excuse me, dog.
I wonder why. Hey, if I was
Excuse me, bro.
Nigga, on everything.
Excuse me, bro. Hey, bro.
hit on the glass.
It was a gym. It was like a gym membership, bro.
We the Sixers, bro. We need to.
And they just tell you, no, I got to get a couple
People
more
be
shots
just
up.
watching
Y'all
us
can
play
wait
and
a
shit.
couple.
Watching us practice, working out on the machines and shit. Like, man, it's
Man,
this is crazy, bro.
media, y'all should now apologize to Allen Iverson again. Because ain't no way that superstar was going to LA Fitness.
It's a gym, I just said but it's a gym membership.
Yeah, you got a gym membership. Nah, that nigga got to be home, man.
Y'all got to wait. We got a member on the court.
Y'all selling memberships on his name.
Ain't that kind of like the
AI
Clippers?
gonna be here.
AI
gonna be here.
The Clippers was at the Spectrum.
The Weingart
The
YMCA.
YMCA, man.
The Weingart YMCA.
No way.
Down the street from
No
used
way.
to go to train all the
Y'all got to hold up. We got a Bible study going on right now.
No, it went to the Spectrum. That was the upgrade, but it was YMCA at first.
That's
way.
insane.
The Young Men's Christian Association.
Nah,
Spectrum
that
was
shit
weird.
nasty.
It was weird walking in there. Like,
People ask for autographs, you walking through people to get to your car and shit. That shit was crazy, bro.
Shout out to the YMCA, though.
Man.
have a good time, get yourself a meal, do whatever you feel. But
That's fucked up.
that's not Gil not sold on the Sixers roster, I would imagine. But Joel Embiid very engaged in his rehab, Gil.
Very.
Oh, he's engaged.
No, not
So that
engaged, Gil. He's very engaged.
So he's answering his phone.
So he's very engaged.
I mean, like, what does that actually mean? Engaged means what? He's showing up to the gym? Is he saying, "Yeah, I'm doing it, boss"? Like, what is engaged?
One Chipotle burger.
Yeah, what is
One Chipotle.
What is engaged? Like,
One
he's
Chipotle
engaged in the
burger.
rehab, meaning he's okay, and yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like, he just had another surgery right before or after All-Star break or before All-Star break, another meniscus tear. Like, I mean, at this point, we got to ask the question, how much fucking meniscus he got left? At this point, probably 5% to none, which means he's going to have bone on bone, which is going to be irritating him throughout the season, which he's going to have to load manage again. Him and his body load managing means what? Going to be out of shape, overweight. I mean, okay, yeah, he's going to average 32 and 12, but yes. But how many games am I going to have him? He's going to actually have a chance to win games. Remember, at some point, there's going to be a point in time when even if you get the playoffs, there's going to be game every other day, traveling. His body at this moment in time will not be able to hold up because the structure is not what it used to be.
So my question would be then, is Philly's whole and sole problem injuries?
Yeah,
So
especially if they big.
Because what I want to get to the root of, if he is, like the question is, if he is ready to go Joel Embiid, do they have an opportunity to make a difference?
If he ready to go.
So Maxey and him, just to say Paul George is still a question mark. You got
They ready to
McCain,
go.
you got certain guys that are gonna be ready to go. If he answers the bell, shows up.
Man, he got a chance to win one.
To me, like I said, I'm still not rolling with Philly, but it changes the way they look if he plays the way that we're not expecting him to play. Like like to me, the positive side of what could happen if he does come back too early and all that is if he looks good.
They could win.
And if he looks
they
really
could
good,
win.
They look
Right?
good,
Win what?
and the East is down.
If
No, I
he
don't
come
think
back,
I don't think they can win, but
You
I'm
don't think they can win?
I'm just saying, but
No.
it will
gonna stop
revitalize
winning? I mean,
him.
who gonna stop winning?
Yeah, I know
It'll
what you're saying. I know what
revitalize
you're
him though.
saying. I know what
Like
you're
for
saying.
him to come back and have a good season. I don't think we put the pressure on him to come back and have a good season and win.
No.
You just say come
but
back
if
and
he
look
comes
good.
back, he's winning.
No,
like
no,
that.
no.
If he plays 70 games and they come up
But he's
short,
never
that's
played 70 games. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. If he does,
Yeah.
if he actually
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
back and he's like, yo, I played 70 this year. Y'all didn't think I was gonna play 55. That's what I'm saying. Like the outcome and outlook of Philly changes. Regardless if they win or not, it's like he plays 70 games. This is how he looks to us now.
Who's in
Paul,
that way,
Paul
though?
George, Maxey, what y'all gonna do?
Him.
I don't know.
Who's
He's
in-
only in his way.
Philly, the person that's in y'all way is your best player. It's not about his game.
I know.
If we
That's
say,
what I'm saying.
if he plays 72 regular seasons, we know playoffs might be like, because now the
On
games
the
are fast.
burnout? You talking about on the burnout side?
Just his body.
You say he's not gonna last?
The body's not going to last.
Because he
right?
hasn't done it, because he hasn't
Yes.
proven it.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
playoffs,
structurally,
but that's what I'm saying.
structurally,
does
his
it.
body, like, you're talking about, it's arthritic. These are arthritic bones now. These these are bad hips now.
All you
right?
need
So,
him to play is 70 games.
like, remember the year,
We can't
the year
punish him,
before
though.
the playoffs.
We've been punishing him though.
he averaged 34 last year. Not this year, 34.
The load management for
What?
him trying to play,
What?
because he's trying to play more.
34
You can't play him less minutes.
So
You can't play him less
he
minutes.
plays. All he needs to play
So you're
is
not a-
75 games, all including the playoffs.
He's never, but you play 75 games, including the playoff, nigga, your team's not winning nothing. You're not winning. Remember, he had the scoring title. I mean, he had MVP and scoring title, and got beat out by the Knicks because he wasn't healthy.
He just needs to win 20 in them playoff games. That's it.
Remember, he won MVP.
But no Tatum in Boston. I'm just saying, if he like him, no Tatum,
I
no
get
Hallie.
Tyrese,
No Dame.
no. Come on, he got
But
a chance.
those games
I know
are
it's-
going every other day. His body can't do it. Like, you know, like comes a point in time where your body physically can't. I'm 100 today, and I played to 50. With a day of rest, it only gets me back to 75. It don't get me back to 100 like these young dudes.
But
so I'm going into a
why-
second game
it's the
at
reason
75 to push me to 25 to get back to 50. Going to game 7s won't work for him.
But-
he couldn't play in this championship round.
What's the reason why?
He would have been done game 6 and 7 physically.
Reason why physically is because what? He's
Bad habits,
He's out of
condition,
shape.
bad habits.
So,
Yeah, he should've played
like
it-
we
he
just
should've played
talked to
with
this
the
dude
USA
right here, right?
Henry Abbott.
If I was in good rapport with athletes, they would come to me and I'd get them right. All the way, 100%. Because I know what I'm doing, I've seen the results. When you trim down, not for the sake of I lost weight, for the sake of me finding out what my BMI is, finding out where my center is, where I can take
Still
my
be
peak,
strong.
so I can actually build from this. You got to take your body weight all the way back down to that. So when you do, you'll find out that you're a lot lighter than you thought. Like you didn't think you was scraping your feet when you walk, bottom of your heels is because you fat, right?
No,
you don't know you fat until somebody show you fat. Like, look, this all fat shit you doing.
I feel like
fat
you're looking
shit
at
make
me
you
and
lazy.
telling me I'm fat.
No, you're not fat. You looking at me. You just big bone. Big bone.
On behalf of fat people, we know.
Not a damn thing. You got big fingers.
We know when we're fat, we just don't care.
No, nigga, you gonna eat fat when you get older. You got big fingers. Big Uncle Nick. Let me get a black. Let me get a black.
Damn.
But we,
No, but this is the training, the whole training regimen for it, for a guy like him and Zion and all those guys is first nutrition. Second, man, stay in the gym on your understanding your core, your body, and your strengths. And if you can't, you gon' fuck around and you gonna keep doing that bone on bone shit, because there is something you can compensate with bone on bone, and that's your weight. Because it's how much weight you holding on your knees. So that's the only thing you need to change.
so we will see how it works out for the Sixers. Before we move on,
63 some games. And
before we move on, Swaggy, the
he be
chat,
averaging 35.
our Philadelphia fans in the chat wanted you to know it's Chicky and Pete.
Oh, Cheeky and Pete.
Chicky and Pete's. They have 3 Chickies and Pete's.
Tour shit again.
$3 domestic bottles at happy hour, or a half-size pizza is one of their specials and deals. Shout out
Chicky and Pete.
Chickies and
Shit
Pete's.
good, bro.
To Chickies
Chicken and Pete's.
They're coming together. They both have restaurants. Said we're gonna come together and make our own.
How was the Philly cheesesteaks there?
Fire. It
So-
was all right.
So we have one last thing we need to address here in the arena.
Yeah.
That's it. The same shit. That's like,
Let's go, Geno's or something like that.
Yeah, Geno's and Pat's are tourist traps. Don't go there. But just letting you know. Just
For real.
old
And the
school.
jewelry spot across the street.
It's like the body shop on Sunset back in the day for those who
Larry
know.
makes a
Tourist
better
trap.
cheesesteak than
Tourist trap.
All right, Larry.
Got it worse.
Be in there
than
cooking.
that. But we got one last thing we need to talk about. It involves you, Gil. So you were on first.